It's just that simple. And it's just that simple.
So I just got done listening to Cannelle's debut music project titled Cinna, and all I have to say is tens across the board. She put her foot in this, and this is immediately my favorite music project of the year. I remember seeing this recording of Cannelle at like some music festival, I think. So she was like performing. Umru was DJing. Like, it was a great time. She was performing songs that had already been out, such as her singles like Clover and Watch Me Fly, but also like stuff from the album like Stereo, I believe. So then she performed TTYL, which at the time was like unreleased, and I was like, whoa, like, what is this? I was like, oh, she's coming for blood. Like, after I listened to that snippet, I was like, oh, like, this album is gonna be so good. But I don't think I really like understood the severity of the serve that would occur. This album, its production is just like so insane. Throughout like the 13 song track list, you hear the album is just filled with these like really like buzzy, like gross in the best way possible, like synthesizers, and also these like really cool like thumping like kick drums. But like, this album is so fantastic, I would say, because of Cannelle's energy that she brings to each song. I feel like with this record, it very much so like wears its references on its shoulder. Not on its shoulder. This is a record that wears its references like on its sleeve. So in my opinion, I was hearing like lots of, I guess, like influence from J-pop group Perfume, a little bit of Britney Spears here and there, and like on some tracks, even I would say that I felt like Daft Punk was using her as a vessel, which I just think was crazy. All of these tracks are just fantastic to me. Like I said, there's 13 tracks on this record. Track 2 and 3, which are Stereo and Dis-moi, were released as singles, and like I kind of just like ran those songs like into the dirt. But like, even re-listening to them on this record, it's like, oh, these are still like fantastic songs, and I could still replay them even with all the time that I've spent with them. I was also gonna say, with this album, I feel like Cannelle she just sounds like so sure of herself. She's always sounded like that, like during her like debut and initial releases era, where it was just like droplet singles that had no relation to any kind of project or anything like that. But with this album, I just love how like light and airy her voice is, because it's like every single song on this album has a very like dense electronic instrumental, and her voice is, like I said, like very airy and also very bright, and I feel like it just kind of like slinks through each track perfectly. I love this album a lot because I also feel like it kind of has not some ties, but like when I listen to this album, I think of Cannelle's visual work, which is often, if not all the time, very like bright and brash and hyper feminine and in your face, and I just love that. And I feel like her music, this album, I'm gonna run this album into the dirt, I promise you. But also, like, I feel like this is an album for my dreams or something, because it's like it has influences from genres that I like electro clash and electro house, but also like it's a record that never really like falters with its energy or its speed or anything like that. It's like this is an album that I felt tuckered out listening to for the first time because it's just so energetic and I just can't help but dance to it. And this is one of the, I would say, one of the only like perfect albums that I have ever listened to, because it's like when I listen to other albums, like even from my favorite artists, there's going to be like at least one or two songs that I think are like absolute duds. For example, like Charlie XCX, I think that she only has like three perfect projects in her discography full of songs that I wouldn't skip, which is the Vroom Vroom EP, Number One Angel, and Pop 2. But then, like, I love the rest of her discography, but even then, there are lots of songs in albums that I like, such as How I'm Feeling Now and Self-Titled and Brat, that I would skip. In recent memory, though, the last album before Cinna that I thought was like a perfect, like, no skip, no duds type of album would be FKA To Exist 2019 record Magdalene, um, which is really saying something. I love all the songs on that record, but I love all the songs on Cinna as well, and I think that I'm just gonna like dance to the rest of this album like all summer long. So yeah, that's kind of like my, I guess, first thoughts about the album. It's genuinely amazing. I love it so much. If you haven't listened to it yet, please go listen. Please go listen. Okay, she did her big one with this, and she even like had some of her first producing credits on it as well, which made me like really proud because all the songs were amazing and she had a part on lots of them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Go give Cinna a listen. Bye.